ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं वदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्व वेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। तेषां कृपया योगवेदान्त साधन आत्मानुभूति कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थमस्मिन् क्षणे एव सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शान्त्यर्थम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् कर्मणि निष्ठित अस्माकं स सर्वेषां आयुरारोग्यादि संपदा सानुकूलता श्रद्धा प्राप्ति द्वारा शक्ति प्राप्ति द्वारा शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापने दिग्विजयार्थम पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययनस्य प्रयत्नं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योग दर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणं प्रार्थना। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रम् द्वितीय पादः साधना पादः। तस्मिन् सदे श्वास प्रश्वासयोः गतिविच्छेदः प्राणायामः बाह्याभ्यन्तरस्तम्भवृत्तिः देशकालसंख्याभिः परिदृष्टः दीर्घसूक्ष्मः बाह्याभ्यन्तरविषयाक्षेपी चतुर्थः ततः क्षीयते प्रकाशावरणम्। Friends, a beautiful grantha shastra marga sadhana ka is this yoga marga. Really love it, understand it, use it. You know, it will be so greatly helpful for the fulfilling our the Vedantic lakshya of Atmanumoti, Brahmanumoti. And I have to study few times and grasp the whole thing. And when we start doing, mastering it, it's of great help. We are into second sadhana pada, almost towards the end. We are told here to do the Ashtanga Yoga. Yoganga Anushthanat Ashuddhikshaye Jnana Deepti Aviveka Khyate. Isn't it? Therefore, the Yoganga, what are they? We started seeing out of the 8, the 4 are Bahiranga, 3 are Antaranga, 1 is the one which bridges these 2. So among these 4 Bahirangas, the 4th one we are doing. Yama the first discussed, Niyama the second one seen. Asana thoroughly we have understood. 4th Pranayama. In Pranayama also, hundreds and thousands are there, which our Pranayama Gurus Acharyas tell. Go to them physically, be with them and learn, that's different. As regard the Chittavritti Nirodhatmaka Yoga Sadhana is concerned, only this much. What is? Swasa Prashvasayoho Gativichedaha is the goal that is achieved through the Bhashya Abhyantara Stambha Vritti. Was that sutra, if you remember? The 50th wala. Narayana. बाह्याभ्यंतर स्तंभ वृत्ति देश काल संख्याभिः परिदृष्टः Dirgha Sukshmaha. So the Puraka, the Rechaka, the Kumbhaka, the Sadhana Kumbhaka, when all of them are fully mastered, controlled, with their Dirghata and Sukshmata, while controlling, taking the help of Desha Kala Sankhya. So देश काल संख्या के मदद से दीर्घ और सूक्ष्म रूप में इन चारों प्राणायामों को कर पाना is the pranayam sadhana. What are the charo? The inhaling, urakam, exhaling. After exhaling, if you hold outside, bahi kumbhakaha, antah kumbhakaha, and bahi antah. बिना कोई उसका निश्चय करते हुए any time we are able to do kumbhaka of the shwasa for the amount of time thought of or decided. These are the four ones. Among these four, the fourth one is Bhahyantara Vishayakshepi Chaturtaha. The one who can reach to this fourth level of pranayama are said to be the masters. Okay, and all this is just theory for us inhaling, exhaling with observation with equal quantity. है ना? Inside four matras. In this way, we should stick only to this much. At the most, five from this, five from this. No, five from this, five from then. यहाँ से लेके इधर से छोड़ना, इधर से लेके इधर से छोड़ना 5 times. This is one round, like light. You know, to have that, to save time. This one, now together. इतना बस. और इसे आसान वाला awareness should be on the breath coming in, going out, and the rhythm in that. Okay, little higher one, safe only. What we can do is without any forces and stresses and all. Inhaling when we do, the whole breath should be felt like as if entering to all parts of the body, which is not an easy thing. First, you can feel at the lungs level, then the chest level, then at a higher level of pranayama, you can see every cell consciously made activated by the intake of the prana shakti. प्राणायाम के द्वारा हवा को लेकर. So to exhaling, when it is done, all the impurities of the body, all the obstructions in the body, whichever are there, even of the mind, can be thrown out through exhaling. This practice, if these two are done, I tell you, so much of body's, mind's impurities go away. That special technique is this pranayama, very powerful if one does it. Okay, this much. And many other things, elders, the great pranayama yogins teach. If you are interested, go, surrender, fully attentively listen, exactly do. Don't be there like you are in Vedanta class, irregular, insincere, and irresponsible, because that has more negative effects to give if not properly done. Unlike Vedanta. Vedanta, you come, don't come. Neither Brahman is worried, nor Ishvara is worried, nor Devatas, Gurus, Acharyas, Shruti Mata worried. Chalta hai. Chalo. You are in one of the majority, doesn't matter. But in yoga, this pranayama ऐसा नहीं होता. We have to be carefully learning and doing. I mean, the safest, best thing is what? Which we all do. Doing nothing. इंटरेस्टिंग नो. कुछ भी नहीं करे तो कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता. जब करना शुरू करते तभी सारी झमेला झंझट होता है. So therefore, better don't do. That's not my suggestion. I'm just telling how the people never fall into these difficulties just because that's how they don't do anything. isn't it? Not that way. We have to be wise to know and do. Now, in the 52nd Sutra and 53rd, when this Shvasa Prashvasayoho Gativicheda named Pranayama is mastered, or Bhashya Abhyantara Stambha Vritti Deshakala Sankhyabihi Paridrushtaha Dirga Sukshmaha, then that is mastered. What is the Phala? Like for all the other things also, the Phala is told. अहिंसा सत्यास्ते ब्रह्मचर्य परिग्रह शौच संतोष तव स्वाध्यायेश्वर प्रधान देर आसर तथा द्वंद्व नाभिगाता फल बताया ना इसका रिजल्ट बताते हैं जस्ट फॉर अस एज ए माइलस्टोन सो से दैट यस वी आर ऑन द राइट ट्रैक है ना एवरी माइलस्टोन इज फॉर बोथ पर्पसेस जिनको वहीं रह जाना है उनको बताने के लिए कि तुम्हारा डेस्टिनेशन आ गया दूसरों को जो आगे जाना है उनको बताना है यू आर ऑन राइट ट्रैक कंटिन्यू मूविंग isn't it? And our track is to move towards the Chittavarti Ninoda Kaivalya Prapti, not any of these siddhis achieved through any of the Ashtanga Yogas. अभी शुरू ही नहीं हुआ. In the next one, after the Dharana Dhyana Samadhi is taught and Samyamita Mana is gained, there the huge list of the siddhis will be told. But not Lakshya. Lakshya is Paramatma. Okay. Now chant this 52nd mantra 2 times. Kshiyate tataha kshiyate prakasha varanam tataha kshiyate prakasha varanam tataha kshiyate prakasha varanam. Tataha means because of the practice of pranayama. Kshiyate is reduced and destroyed. Prakasha avaranam. That avaranam, the covering which was covering the prakasha, the brightness, the brilliance, the light. So the brightness, brilliance, light of Manabuddhi and Indriyas, which is covered by the avarana of Tamoguna Adi, with this pranayama Shakti, their avaranas are removed to such an extent that all these start functioning very brightly, brilliantly. कर्मेंद्रियास ज्ञानेन्द्रियास अंतःकरण का आवरण जो है प्रकाश को आवरण करना that's removed by the avarana, the covering is removed by the pranayama. Covering is generally tamoguna. What is Bhashyakara's Bhashya? Let us see. कि प्राणायामान अभ्यस्यतः अस्य योगिनः. Of this yogi who is doing the regular abhyasa of pranayama, kshiyate. What gets kshiyate? Gets reduced and destroyed. कि विवेक ज्ञान आवारणीयम karma. See? Viveka jnana avaraniyam. Very important. Little careful रहना इधर. Viveka jnana avaraniyam. What is that doing the avarana of a viveka, because of which we are not able to discriminate what is atman and anatman. What is that covering that cover? Vivek कौन cover कर रहा है? Nothing but karma. Because we are so busily engaged in the karmas. And the karma is caused by what? Because the kamana inside. Kamana is coming from where? From the avidya. That avidya is the avarana. So therefore, karma, kamana and avidya rupi, ye hriday granthi which we talk in Vedanta is called avarana of the prakasha. Because we are so busy in these things only. Avidya prompting the desire coming, desire arrivals, desires birth. Desires are prompting us to do the karma. Karma phala, by the time we enjoy, again the avidya projects another desire. In this effort, our prakasha, our ability to know the truth is avarita, covered, because we are not giving time only for that. That way it is said. Ki kshiyate viveka jnana avaraniyam. What is that? Karma. No, yet tad achakshate. In some of the beautiful yoga granthas, something is said. Vyasa Bhagavan is quoting that only to thoroughly explain to us what is the meaning of Prakasha Avarana Kshaya when we master the Pranayama Yoga Sadhana number 4 out of the 8. चौथा वाला ये साधना का अच्छी तरह कर लेंगे. व्हाट इज द प्रकाश आवरण क्षय? इट इज सेड. देखो, महामोहमयेन इंद्रजालेन prakashashilam sattvam avrutya tadeva akarye niyungte iti. देखो, what is that? Mahamohamaya indrajalena. Mahamohamaya indrajala. You know what is that Mahamohamaya indrajala? Nothing but a terrible raga and dvesha. Terrible this raga dvesha, which have no meaning, no purpose other than destroying us. लॉजिक ही नहीं है उनका. But do you think we listen to that? And in Indian system of beautiful the family systems which are made, in them this raga dvesh mahamoya तो इतना फंसा रहता है. Like when I observe all people in every houses, families, मतलब nothing but wife, husband, children, office, salary, parents, brothers, sisters, some social obligation, all where there is a mind may attachment. Life is lived from day one till the day death day, as if that alone is everything. Never ever even a little thinking about something spiritual. Little faith in Bhagwan is there. Some upasana, puja, temple visit they do. But also for again all the fulfillment of these attachments. Think about, and it is required. If not, we become like animals. But that should not be the only goal of life, isn't it? Many people, the wife, husband, children, बस इतने फंसे रहते हैं एक दूसरे को प्यार करने में, लड़ने में, as it is nothing beyond than that. Spiritual. You understand now how that raga dvesha is a mahamohamaya. Word used is what? Mahamohamayena indrajalena. The indrajala, the magic, mahamohamaya, which dilutes terribly. Raga dvesha are the terrible diluting magics. Mahamohamayena indrajalena. And lagatar, our mind always is seeking to attach to something and aversion to something. Obviously, उसका opposite. कहीं हम attached रहे तो कोई हमको द्वेष है ही, वो express नहीं हुआ होगा अभी, but कल express होगा. I really loved this word. महामोहमयेन इंद्रजालेन क्या कर रहा है वो इंद्रजाला? प्रकाशशीलम सत्वम. The Shuddha Sattva Guna of all Indriyas and Anthakarana, whose nature is Prakasha Shila, brightness and brilliance to know the things in front very crystal clearly. That is Avrutya. That Mahamoha is Jnana ka avarana karke. Same Mahamoha is making us do the other thing also. What is that? Akarye niyungte iti. It is making us do those akaryas which are not supposed to be done, which is of the nature of the binding, we do it. They can be the adharma karya, the papa karya, the samsara karya, which are all obstructions for the spiritual journey. So प्रकाश का आवरण करके अकार्य हमसे कराता है ये महामोहमय इंद्रजाल. That is called avarana. This pranayama has a powerful power and shakti to remove that mahamohamaya avarana and allow the prakasha of the faculties, especially the manabuddhi, to express in which where to have emotion, where to not have, that is known, and how the intellect has to be discriminated or used for discriminating what is bondage, what is liberation. That capacity of the intellect and mind and senses, which is avruta by this mahamoha, will be revealed or released through this pranayama. Okay. Iti tad asya prakasha avaranam karma. And how this karma became prakasha avaranam? This way. It is hiding the pure self-knowledge from us. If that knowledge of self is gone, there is nothing to be achieved, there is nothing to be gained. Because the self is infinite. Infinite में कुछ पाना खोना होता नहीं. But that self is not experienced, therefore finitude. To make the finite infinite, there is a desire. And desire expresses as karma. Therefore, at the grossest level, karma is the avarana. कर्म का इस तरफ देखो, कामना एंड अविद्या उस तरफ देखो तो कर्म फल एंड इट्स भोग. Karma is in between. Karma phala and bhoga this side. Karma here. Kamana and avidya is here. So avidya, kama, karma phala, bhoga. These five are the avarnas. Among them here, karma kare. Because so excited we are in doing. These are that to fulfill all our kamanas. We never think that our life is to realize the self or get moksha. तो इस तरह से तद अस्य प्रकाश आवरणम कर्म and this is what is samsara nibandanam fully thoroughly 100% it binds us to samsara. Now count 800 crores of people. January 1st को 800 million कार पार किया. कहा उन्होंने जनता. Among those, how many are seeking the truth, seeking the reality, seeking the enlightenment, seeking the Atman or Brahman in their own respective language? That will be some drops of water in the ocean. बाकी सब कहाँ है? फंसे हैं, कर्म में ही फंसे हैं. ब्रह्मज्ञानी डूइंग द कर्म इज लोक संग्रहार्थ, लोक सेवा. वो कुछ होंगे some 15-20 or maybe at one time in a history of 20 years the 10 to 15 Mahatmas will be projected in the whole universe, the whole the earth, भूमंडल में जहाँ जीवों को मार्गदर्शन चाहिए. मुक्त पुरुषास. Some very aggressively do, some very mildly do, some do it only for few people. Upadesha and enlightening. बाकी सारे थोड़ा 0.001% maybe studying Shastra like us, thinking about the possibility of some enlightenment. बाकी सारे किधर है? कर्म में ही फंसे. That is why महामोह आवरण कहा इसको. That's understood? Samsara nibandanam. That's how karma phala is called samsara. This is how that avarana is binding one to the samsara. Then what is happening? Pranayama abhyasat. With the abhyas of the pranayama, durbalam bhavati. Pratikshanam kshiyate. So by kshana, as much we do pranayama, this avarana becomes durbala, avarana becomes kshina, prakasha starts expressing. Because of various reasons. In the pranayama sadhana, mind gathers calmness, quietness, body becomes healthy and fit. You find some peace, solace, happiness inside. Then you don't desire something outside. You don't involve in the karma and get lost in the karma phala. इसलिए आप योगियों को देखते हो ना, कहीं कर्म में नहीं फंसते. वेदांती फंसते हैं ऑन द नेम ऑफ अंतःकरण शुद्धि एंड ऑल. भक्त तो फंसा ही रहता है कर्म में, भगवान का भजन कर करके भगवान को सोने नहीं देता, वो भी नहीं सोता. अब कर्मयोगी तो है ही कर्मयोगी. योगी हुए बस बैठे रहते हैं, योग प्राणायाम किया, फिर तवर्ती निरोध पे लागे गए. सो क्षण क्षणम दुर्बलम भवति क्षीयते. Then tata cha uktam. Because of this reason it is said कि तपो न परम प्राणायामात् ततो विशुद्धिः मलानां दीप्तिश्च ज्ञानस्य इति. So tapo न परम प्राणायामात्. Therefore there is no greater tapasya than pranayama. Why? Tata vishuddhihi malanam. Because of that all the impurities go away. Deeptihi cha jnanasya iti. Where the jnana starts perfectly expressing through all the faculties. ज्ञानेंद्रिय भी अपना ज्ञान अपने अपने विषयों का अच्छी तरह गेन कर सकते हैं. The mana buddhi also are perfect in their own functioning of the knowledge, gaining the jnana. That is why there is no greater tapasya than pranayama is said somewhere. So from now onwards today, 8 January 2024, if you have never done pranayamas at all, one or two like inhale exhale we can start and add in our daily course. 2 minute है 3 minute. Class में नहीं, अपने अपने घर में. So slowly it will help in removing that prakasha avaranam. Faculties will work brightly, brilliantly. Even they may work, especially the mana buddhi, to inquire about the truth. Who knows? In this very life one can discover also. This is one phala of the pranayama sadhana. Second one is dharana sucha yogyata manasah. Dharana sucha yogyata manasah. Dharana sucha yogyata manasah. Mind becomes yogya for dharana dhyana samadhi in the pranayama. So without pranayama, for the inner three sadhanas, it is not we will not be able to do it. So we have next one, Pratyahara Sadhana also. But Pranayama fulfills. So Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, they are all very, very that way essential things. Keep it in mind. Further, we'll see tomorrow. Om Shanti 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 Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu.